What up? What up? What's happening, y'all? Just hanging out, last last day of the little competition votes. What up, Peanut? I appreciate that sub, brother. Oh, Rob Lott, what's up, man? Uh did you cook yours? How'd it turn out? John, what up, my brother? Yeah, I was trying to be I can't keep up with who all goes live and when they go live and everything else. Oh yeah, I guess Wednesday is that's right. I don't know, man. I forgot it's Monday. Look, yeah, yeah, it's Monday. So yeah, I guess we got a couple more days. It is what it is. What's up, man? What is happening? Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. What's going on, y'all? I appreciate y'all coming over here. I ain't got nothing going on. I ain't gonna be live for long. I just figure I'll jump on here, try to get my hours up a little bit, man, because I got absolutely terrible watch time hours. Yep, yep, yep. Y'all feel free to jump on if y'all want, man. Yeah, man, I'm on a new site. They still ain't got started out here, so I'm just out here chilling. Can y'all hear me fine? Is my stream okay? I'm not all jittery and jumpy, am I? Yo, yo, Triple B did that bourbon rub, Sean too. Um, Here's the thing with that bourbon powder. You got to be really, really careful. And the fact that there's like a really fine line. That stuff is potent. And there's a really, really fine line on you can make it overpowering. And so with me, you know, at the time not being able to smell or taste or anything like that, I only used a little bit. You could barely make it out, man. After I got done pulling it, just like I do any kind of pulled pork, I always season. Then at at the stage of the wrapping, I season again, and then after I pull it, I season again. So had I not done that, you wouldn't have been able to taste it. But it was still so minute. I didn't really. I probably should have used a whole teaspoon or a whole tablespoon. But like I said, with not being able to taste the rub as I was making it, I didn't want to. I didn't want to chance it, so I just put a little bit. But it's some good stuff to use, especially if you want that bourbon flavor without having to actually reduce some bourbon. A lot of people, I mean, I'll buy a bottle of cheap bourbon if I'm going to use it for sauces or whatever. I've even used cheap bourbon in some of my spritz, you know, when I'm spritzing my meat on the smoker, but normally that bourbon rub does shine through really good on the meat. I will say that, especially if you use it as a finishing rub. That's really the best way to use it, is on a finishing rub. Anybody cooking anything tonight? What y'all cooking tonight? What y'all cooking tonight? Anything? Oh man. So really, teriyaki wings. That sounds good, man. That sounds good. What kind of Mexican food? Because I love all types of Mexican food. Okay. Apple baked beans. I just seen somebody just posted a video of some apple pie baked beans. I don't remember who that was. Some brisket tacos with leftover brisket. Marley and rice. Hey, look. So what the company man out here, where's Trumpet Master? Hold on, let me get him in here. Man out here. Where's Trumpet? So the company man out here had said that last night he was talking about some mole. He was wanting to make like some kind of smoked mole on chicken. And he was trying to figure out how he would go about doing it, which is a pretty cool concept. But I don't know. What's up, Trumpet?
Hey, what's up, man? I thought
you were going live on
man, I was going to.
I thought you was going live on Instagram.
Yeah, I was fixing to, but I went out to the garage, and man, it's just too damn hot out there, man. It's just really hot out there, and I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and jump on right here with the round 3 that didn't make it to the final, and maybe we could just chop it up for a minute, you know, maybe 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be long, man. I'm probably gonna be about an hour, and you know.
Yeah. Shit, I know y'all just put down like 6-7 hours last night. What the hell?
Yeah, well, that wasn't on my channel. That was on Lance's channel. Let's see, threw down some chicken, mac and cheese, turnip greens, and cornbread. Oh, man, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Well, you know what the good thing
Had
is,
a trumpet mater diet.
We're not going to the final. We're gonna be able to sleep pretty good tonight, you know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's just one of them things.
Oh, dog piled up in here.
Let's see, Joe. What's up, Joe? The dog catcher.
Oh, Joe, what's happening, Joe?
805.
The boss man. The busy boss man. What's up?
So
What's up? What's up?
how much
Yeah,
longer do you
man.
have to go back home again?
I leave on the 13th to go home.
Oh, okay. I mean, this kind of works out good the way I see it. I'm about to go out of town next week anyway. I would have had to rush my cook this weekend. I mean, I had a plan. I have everything I need.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty long road trip ahead of me. So I'm okay. Congrats to 805. I know he's going to take it this round, and it's all good. I had a lot of fun. It kind of helped me kind of get my face out there, Not that I was ever scared to, but
yeah,
I felt like I needed to.
Well, I mean,
I was in a comp, I can't be up in there in the chats just talking,
yeah.
signs.
Well, I mean, this isn't the end of it. I mean,
yeah. No, I think there'll be a lot of good things that come out of the whole comp thing. I think we all learned a lot from each other, and we'll see what happens in the future. But until then, salute, Mr. 805, my boy Ho Hey. You can sleep well tonight knowing that you're taking it, man. You beat me. And that's all I wanted to say was congrats. And I reached out to him earlier today. I told him, hey man, you got this. You're taking it. I can see the votes, I got to work and I was actually in office today and I got a whole bunch of votes there today. And I looked at one point and it didn't move. I was still like at 40%. I was like, oh shit. Like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, at one point, I think I went back up to like 47% at one time today. 46, 47%, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, okay, this is probably going to be closer than I thought. It's getting there, right? Because what I ended up doing was I ended up posting it on Instagram just to kind of do like a last hurrah thing to garnish up some votes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I had depleted all of my sources. So I just started using the tools that were available to me, and by that time, no, it's not over, dog. It's over. I think in the morning. Oh, Wednesday morning. I thought it was tomorrow morning, dude.
No, Wednesday morning.
Why
it's
was
an
I
extra
thinking
day
it
on
was
this
Tuesday?
one. Because the past ones have only been like 2 days, like 48 hours, and this one went a little bit longer, I guess, because it was the third round.
So that's for sure all the way until Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday morning.
I guess so. Well, that might change some things. I don't know. I'm still pretty far down. I'm pretty far behind on votes.
I'm not doing any more delegating, man. Whoever comes through, comes through. Whoever doesn't. I'm not sad, win or lose, and I wish everybody the best. Really, I mean, I'm good either way, man. I've gotten some emails for. There's like one big collab. Matter of fact, I seen Biggs is in as well. It's just end of summer, like supposed to be like the last day of summer grilling or something like that. Collab.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, and then Alton just hit me up about doing a collab, a Porter Road collab.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, we're talking about the meat hammers, the meat sledgehammers.
Yeah. So, and I already kind of had something up my sleeve to do for those anyway. So I'm just gonna do it with them, him and CJ. Why are you over there giving a concession?
Yeah, I just saw that.
What I mean.
Hey man, straight up, I thought that the voting ended tomorrow morning. I didn't know that it ended Wednesday morning. I'm assuming 7:00 Central, possibly 6. Maybe Joe can confirm that, but still, I'm getting my ass kicked. He's got a lot of votes. A lot of people liked what he did better than what I did, and I think he did a really good job. I think everybody did. Everybody kind of, and shit, you for being sick and sweating like a stuck pig. I mean, Dude, when I
Yeah,
got COVID, the very first the morning that I tested positive, I was sweating just like that, dude. I couldn't, like, the very first morning, that Saturday morning when I tested myself and it came back positive. I was sweating like a stuck pig, dude, just like that. I was just constant. I've never sweat like that before, unless I was, performing or doing something.
Yeah.
Something that got that heart rate up. But man, I was just pouring down sweat. But yeah, so I feel you on that sweat thing, dude. I was just always soaked.
Yeah, I went ahead and put out the bloopers reel for that video.
Yeah, I saw it. I just watched it before I jumped on. I could see you were struggling with that shit, man.
Man, it was bad.
Pretty sick like a dog. Hey, Rick, scroll up. It's in there.
There you go, Rick.
The link to jump in, it's in there somewhere at the top. Oh, maybe he jumped in too late. He can't see it. You might want to send it again.
I already did.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Breaking news. We have a whole extra day of voting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
A whole extra day. I was thinking that same thing.
All right, man. Well, still, I put it out there, man. There, don't hate the player, hate the game. We all want to make it to them finals, and
yeah, I mean, it'd be nice.
That'd be kind of
it'd be
cool
nice.
thing.
It'd be nice, but hey, it is what it is.
But it's okay if I don't too, because I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but the pace of it is so it's so fast that it's like it's kind of hard to keep up with at times, So when I find out what I got to cook, or when, I do it the very next day, just to get it done. But I've had a lot of fun with it though. It's a really good time. I enjoy doing it. So.
Yeah, Alton, I bet you was, man. I bet both of y'all was probably trying to duck and dodge everybody on the cruise ships and everywhere else. I was following you on Facebook, though, man. I was looking at all the pictures and stuff. It looked like y'all had a blast.
Yeah, I think they went on through one of them South Mexico cruises, didn't they? Yeah, they had a good time. Uh-oh, it's the Chivo.
What's up?
What up?
What's going on?
Rick, I think this is a history-making moment. I think that this is the first time that you and I have been on a live at the same time.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, you and Rick?
Yeah, Rick and I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, together, I've seen you on there. I've commented, other videos, whatever, your other lives, but like this, first time, man. First time. Badass right there. I see.
Looks like I see Sleeper, Mr. Lance is asking me if I would have done anything different. Lance, are you talking about if I would have done anything different on the cook that I just did, or what do you mean? That's what I'm assuming you're asking. There's a couple of things I would have done different. Just verify what you're talking about there. Missed it as Sleeper.
I know there's some stuff I would have done different if I wouldn't have been sick.
It's the drunken chef. What's up, drunken chef? I should say it's the not so drunken chef. I hadn't, you go by drunken chef, but I had never seen you drunk on there, man.
He drinks a few. I've seen him drink a few.
The not so drunken chef.
Right. So what were you saying, Mike?
Thing, bro. That's a good thing. Let's see what we got. This cook. He's
talking
about this cook.
My original plan, because I had brain fog, right? And I really didn't have a plan, to be honest with you. I just knew, like, I wanted to do crispy skin pork roast, pulled pork roast.
Yeah,
and,
I remember that.
And because I didn't plan it out right, I mean, I had everything to do it. I mean, I even jacquarded the skin on that pork roast to do crispy skin. And then I started feeling so freaking bad, man. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wrap this thing. You know what I mean? Because I was gonna cook it over live fire.
Yeah.
I filmed
When did you film it?
Sunday. So, all right, that whole time I was home, I had COVID, right?
Yeah,
and I was in bed the entire time. Well, I left on Sunday to come back out. I left on Sunday to come back out here. I cooked it on that Saturday. So it was my first day out of bed. So
yeah, there's a couple of things I would have done differently on my sandwich.
What's that, brother?
I wouldn't have put anything else in it. I was satisfied with what was in it, honestly, because I knew it was going to be a big behemoth of a sandwich. I mean, this thing was massive, and like I said, the pictures and the video doesn't really do it justice. I wish I would have really held it, because I would have held it like this, and it would have been. It was like a 9x9, but about like 6.5 inches tall. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or put something to scale by it.
You couldn't really see that.
Put a bottle of water by it, or beer by it, or something to show that. Would have been nice.
Put a beer on her or something.
Something to show the scale of the sandwich. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So the way that I did the cornbread, I wanted to do like a more like a elastic style cornbread that wasn't going to crumble on you if you picked it up like a sandwich and ate it like a sandwich, right? And that's kind of what I did. And I felt like if I added stuff to that cornbread mix, that it might mess with the integrity of it, and that's why I didn't do that, because I didn't want a chance like ruining it and it crumbling apart because I added more stuff in it. Like I wanted to put some chopped jalapenos, some red peppers, and I was also going to chop up some spinach to add to the mix, and it was going to look beautiful when it was baked. I just didn't want to mess with the integrity of the recipe and make it really crumbly just because I added those extra ingredients into the cornbread mix. As far as like inside the sandwich, I wouldn't have added anything, but there is a couple of things that I forgot. I forgot that I was going to put my sauces like next to it, so like everybody could like kind of use their imagination and say, "Oh, okay, that's the sauce that I would use on it." I wasn't going to put any sauce in it. After the sandwich build, I did use the Rodney Scott's sauce. That stuff is crack. I mean, I love that stuff. That stuff's amazing on pork. But people want their classic BBQ sauce, and I forgot to kind of put the sauces kind of like around the sandwich, because at the end of the at the end of the sandwich build, I should say, it was just miserable in the garage. It was hot. I was tired. I was just like ready to just get it done with. And I also, I think I mentioned this recently. I was going to put a pickled jalapeno. No shit. I was going to put a pickled jalapeno on top of the sandwich with a toothpick. And when I didn't do that, I decided not to do that. But then when I saw Jorge's video, he did that with one of his bacon wrapped jalapenos on his sandwich. I was like, damn, see, I should have done that. Should have put that on there. I'm not saying that was going to get me more votes or anything like that, right?
What you should have done.
We were kind of on the same level as thinking. We were just about there, just the thinking of it. So I kind of know the way his brain works,
Right.
And I think he knows the way his brain works.
One of my favorite cornbreads is I don't know if you've ever had fried cornbread or not. It's similar to fried bread, but you just make your cornbread mixture up, and I like to add fresh jalapeno, like chopped jalapenos in it, and then you pour it out like you're making pancakes.
Yeah,
but you're actually shallow frying it in oil,
Yeah,
and man, that would have made a good sandwich too.
So it was kind of like. Should I do the cornbread? Because what I was gonna do was cornbread waffles. Some big ass. I've got a really big ass waffle maker, and I was gonna do the cornbread waffles, and that's what I was gonna use for my sandwich. I was gonna make cornbread waffles, right? And if you guys have ever done cornbread in a waffle maker, it comes out amazing. It's great. I highly recommend it for sandwiches. And I'm thinking maybe that could have been a little different, but I thought that people would kind of use their imagination, and when they saw my sandwich and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just, this is perfect kind of food, like when it got cold, you can just throw it in a bowl and just smash it and just eat it with a freaking fork, you know, or just eat it like a sandwich, because the cornbread held up really well. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a lot of ideas. I thought about the bacon, but then I was like, no, I got the pork belly. I really thought about the whole hog, but I was like, no, that's going to be the final cook. You know, I had a lot of ideas that I was going to incorporate in it, but it just, you know, the final cut was the final cut, and that was it. So, but I see Dogfather was giving me props up there. One of those, as I thought.
Well, I tell you what, man, it's not over. Both of y'all are still in it. I know y'all are behind.
Yeah.
The amount of votes that y'all are getting is blowing my mind. I mean, shit. Mike and John are at 576 votes.
I hadn't
George
looked at it, and
I looked at it. The last time I looked at it was I was at work, and
I'm looking at it
when
right
I saw
now.
that I was down at, like earlier, Rick mentioned that I was at, I think, 42%. I think when he was on his chat.
It's still that way.
It's over. You know, if the voting's done in the morning, it's over. But
hey,
it seems
you
like
never know, bro. You never know.
The challenge is, you know, it seems like when I start getting, you know, a little, you know, further up in the game, it goes back down to where it was. It's almost like, okay, I'll get 20 votes, but then he'll get 40. You know, or you know, it's just a constant thing. It's like,
well, I saw earlier
I'll see it move, but then I go back down. But
you were up at
46%
earlier.
People are always going to vote for what they'd rather eat. You know, maybe what you know, if it was like overboard and crazy looking or whatever. Maybe I should have just tripled up on that on the pork. Maybe made it a lot fatter. But you know, again, it was a really big ass sandwich, guys. It was a really big ass sandwich, and honestly, I cut 6 sandwiches out of that damn thing, and I really shouldn't have. When I went long ways, I should have went twice, like bam, bam. Because when we really ate, that's what we did. We cut that some bitch in half. Like that sandwich that you saw on the plate was cut like in 2. It was a ton of food. Like it was a lot of food. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I tell you what really set it off too, that I was impressed with, was that that cheese crisp that I made out of that Parmesan. Man, that was such good flavor. Because there was
I forgot about that.
Gouda. There was some Gouda shredded cheese in there as well, and the Gouda really brought like a pungentness that's just that only Gouda can bring when it comes to the cheese game. But it was a lot of fun. It was really delicious, and it was just a lot of flavor. And I told Jorge today, I said, man, congrats! Everybody liked your sandwich a lot better, but I promise you, mine tasted a lot better.
It looked good. I forgot you put that cheese in there, but another thing, brother, if I may add, and I think Darnell told you earlier in my chat,
I'm here.
You know, take a bite. Take a bite. People want to see you eat.
Always.
You know, and that's kind of what I had up my sleeve on the final. I was gonna make it super special. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be here and just kind of, you know, let everybody in the chat change their mind on who to vote for and go over to Joe's community tab and change their vote over to me, you know. But I did have something up my sleeve where that was gonna pretty much launch the new identity of my channel, right? So, and it did involve with, you know, it did involve my good looks and you know, everything else that comes with it. It was gonna be a good time, but it still can be.
Oh yeah, it's not over. It's not over.
I was like I said, I was gonna do crispy skin on that pork roast, and I mean I bought a humongous. That's the biggest bag of lump charcoal I've ever seen in my entire life, and it was like a 60-pound bag of lump charcoal. It wasn't like the greatest. I mean, it snaps a lot and pops a lot when you're trying to get it cranked up. But I'm gonna tell you, I just did not have it in me. And it started off, the cook started off hot outside as far as the temperature outside, but then it started raining and it got down to like 70 degrees. I mean, it was fine, but you can see in that video I posted today, I was sweating my ass off. You would have thought that I was standing in the rain.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I thought you were doing at first, but then when you were talking about you were sweating, you were inside the house, and I saw you in the kitchen, and you were just shining, just real shining, just like glistening. I mean, you were just like painting. I could see the camera reflected on your head. That's how much you were sweating. And then I thought, oh shit, he is sweating. That dude is sick, man.
Yeah, I
That
was
dude is
sick. I mean, I was at that point, I was negative, like I was COVID negative at that point, but I had just become negative the day before. So I mean, I was still hurting real bad, man.
Dude, it don't matter if you were negative or not, dude. I was negative for 3 months, and I was in a fucking wheelchair. True story.
Yeah.
I mean, I was jacked. Like, I was gone. Checkout time. I was 40 pounds lighter because I couldn't eat. I mean, I was trapped in my own body, man. I straight up felt tired. I felt tired-ish.
You know, I kind of wish that you and Salt and John would have been up against each other, because man, I can only imagine in my head how he would have done that intro.
Hey, trust me, I was kind of hoping for that. I was kind of hoping for that because I know he's all about his intros, but I'm very creative, and I had some really good ideas up my sleeve just in case. And I had some for you too, just in case I went toe to toe with you. But see, I'm okay with going up with 805. I ain't got no issue with it. I'll go up with 805 any old time of day, but not before the final. I would have gone up against him in the final. I didn't want it to get to where it's at right now, right? But man.
It's all right. Hope you get better, man.
It's just the way that it worked out. But we'll see. It's a lot of fun. My boy Rick's in the finals, so congrats to that, Rick.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, dude.
I can see. I can picture John swinging on a temporary stripper pole with a banana hammock on and a trumpet in one hand.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of get ahead of the game. I was gonna get ahead of the game and send him some pictures and be like, "Hey, use this," you know. Use this one. But it didn't go
most
down
of them. Most of them do, Belt Luke.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
But yeah, it was a good time, man. I had a good time throwing these cooks together and just having a fun time, man. You guys want more of the Trumpet Master show? You guys can tune in on Saturdays and jump in on my IGs. I'm doing that every Saturday. I see a lot of people in the chat. I guess everybody's really busy. I know Rick works. I know Triple B works. But yeah, I will be doing a lot of special fun things there. If anybody's interested, come check it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Same here. I got a lot going on. You know, like I said, I just moved, trying to get set up here, still trying to get things set up at the old spot, trying to get things set up at the store where I'm at. You know, they're gonna allow me to film there, which is gonna be cool.
Man, that's gonna be pretty cool. So I might show up and just be an extra in the background, man. You need to show up and be an extra in the background. I can do that. I can just come chill.
So that
I got some family in San Antonio. I can go over there and hang out.
That store that you're always filming at, is that your store, or
no?
Are you own that store or what?
No. It's I just work there. It's called Barbecue Outfitters. There's one actually in Austin. That's the main store, and one down in San Antonio where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just work sales there and do some cooking.
How did you get up on like I've had an AP rub that I've been wanting to. I used to deal with ICA, Ingredient Corporation of America, out of Tennessee, and I don't know, they're not really the greatest. And I used to I had a bunch of rubs that I had dialed in through them, and I used to sell them in the shipyard when I worked in the shipyard. And I'd really like to, because I've changed up a lot as far as my rubs that I do make. I'd really like to get at least my all-purpose rub done, you know, to where I can at least just put it out there. You know what I mean? And at this point, I really don't even know who to get in contact with to, you know, I know that there's a bunch of places that you can do and they're all pretty competitive, but like some places, I mean, you got to spend so much with them, order so much, you know what I mean? It'd be like an ungodly amount. I ain't gonna need all that. You know what I mean? That was what I liked about Ingredient Corporation of America, because I could, if I wanted 20 pounds in, you know, 8-ounce bags or whatever, I mean, I could do that. You know what I mean? I could just put an order in, it would come. There was no minimum, there was no maximum, but their packaging sucked. You know, it just come in like cellophane, you know.
No bottles, no nothing.
No bottles. I mean, you could get the bottles and stuff, but then they just overcharged, you know. So I kind of went away from it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, dudes. Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and jump off. I just wanted to jump on and just gotta chat for a minute because I thought it was over. I guess we got until Wednesday. So let me just go ahead and retract everything I said from earlier. No.
All right, brother.
All right, brother.
Cool.
We'll take
Good luck,
it easy,
man.
And we'll see what happens, man. But again, I'm good. Win or lose, I'm fine, man. I'm happy. You know what I mean? I had a good time, and I'm just a happy guy. I mean, peace out.
Awesome, brother. Good evening, man. Good luck.
All right, bro.
Cool.
Woo.
So now, regarding the seasonings, I'm actually hooked up. Suckle Busters is actually one of my channel sponsors, or my channel sponsor for rubs, right?
Yeah.
I've been hooked up with him since I started my channel. Well, when I moved to Baja, California, and was working out there, the whole rubs started, or seasoning started to promote my food truck and get that going, marketing-wise, right? Build that brand name. Pretty much.
I didn't know you had a food truck.
Yeah, well, I haven't been running it here over the last few months. It's been kind of set when we moved back here, 2021, late 2020, midst of COVID and all that. Got here and it's just one time. So did some catering. I do that kind of stuff and hanging around. The food truck's still there. They're actually doing some upgrades to it right now, or been doing for a little while. But anyhow, the rubs started through that as a marketing ploy, right?
Yeah.
And Suckle Busters, Dan Arnold, the owner there, talked to me. He said he planned on trying to get it going. Developed that SPGO first, the all-purpose, and then that led over to that beef and pork rub, which led into the chicken seasoning. So I got those three now, but that all-purpose is the high dog. That's a big seller right there. Everybody likes that one. So it's a hobby, you know, having fun. I'm not going to get rich off of it. Just kind of do it on the side. But
so basically, I mean, I know when I was dealing with ICA, I gave them a baseline of how I make it at the house, just a small batch, you know, and then they would make a large batch, send it to me. I would taste it, try it on my food and stuff like that, tell them what I needed to be tweaked. They'd send me another one, you know, like that until we got it right. And then that's basically, you know, how it was. Is that basically how you started yours? Is that how?
Yeah, that's exactly how it started. Like I said, it was Dan's idea, you know, owner of Suckle Busters. He's like,
got some
hey,
good
man,
rubs. I like Suckle Busters. You
need to try this out. Let's do this. And I was honestly against it at first. It's like, man, I'm not in it for, you know, for this, right? But long story short, basically same thing. You know, send me a few samples, try them out, and long story short, we agreed, and there we are. But he's got his mins and maxes. He doesn't do any custom stuff. In other words, and not just saying you, but you can't go to him, hey, I have this recipe. Can you bottle it for me? You can't.
Yeah.
But I tell you who can. I mean, you do work in Texas. Fiesta Fiesta Spices in San Antonio, they do that kind of stuff where you can take them what you want. You got your recipe. You talk to them. They'll blend it for you. They'll mix it for you and bottle it for you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm not getting, you know, budget ingredients. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if I do it, I mean, I buy the rubs that I make at the house and I make for other people, you know, locally, you know, it's all made with high-end ingredients. I mean, I don't go to Walmart and get my stuff, or Sam's Club and get these big old things of stuff, unless it's like Lowry's or something like that.
Right.
But when I get, you know, things of garlic powder and onion powder and stuff like that, I like to use the more expensive stuff because, I mean, there's a difference. I mean, there's definitely a difference. I mean, if I had a dehydrator, I'd dehydrate all my vegetables and powder that shit up myself, you know, but
right.
That would take, you know, that's the reason why I'd rather have somebody else
yeah,
actually, you know, outsource all that. But I definitely don't want bullshit ingredients, you know.
No. That's one thing I like about Sucker Busters too. Is it's all natural, no MSG, no glucose. It's all natural, fresh ingredients. And I mean, they have a shelf life, and they're up to humidity and all that, like most rubs and spices are, you know, with the sugars. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff, and we sell a lot. You know, I sell a lot at the store. I sell a lot online. I stepped away from it for a little while, but I'm getting back into it now. And shit, I got my stuff from California to New York. I got Ontario, Canada. I've got it pretty much all over the place. And like I said, I'm not getting rich on it at all, but it's out there. It's out there, right? And
well, it helps you get your name out there as well, you know. I mean, because I mean, I need to order some from you so I can, you know, at least have your stuff. And support, you know, but
you know, and the bottle itself, you know, it's Galindo's Texas BBQ, and I have a couple of bottles right here. I can't quite reach them, but
I've seen them. I've seen them.
I put on the side is my YouTube channel.
Yeah, there you go.
A link to my channel on YouTube, and that has gotten me some views and some subs as well. You know, it feels good. Like today, I had a guy walk in the store. And he walked straight to my rubs. And I said, hey, it's the good stuff. And he says, yeah, you're the one who makes it, right? He says, my sister told me about it. She'd come in here and bought some, and she had actually given him some in a little Ziploc baggie out of her bottle to try. And that's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, that's pretty cool. I had a couple of customers actually take some, bought a few bottles and off to Germany. You know, so I can even see I've got it over there in Germany. Traveled, not selling, but hey, you know, start. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool. So it's a hobby. You know, it's fun. I'm nothing I'm certainly gonna go full time or mess around with, but it's good to see your name, and it's my family name. You know, it's Galindo's, right? So that helps a lot. Then you got a lot of Galindo's around Texas that we're not related at all. Family-wise, whatever, name-wise, but they buy it because it has the name. It's their name. It's well. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to get on that because a lot of people, I don't know, it gets to be a pain in the ass sometimes, everybody who wants, you know, because I do a lot of little small catering gigs around the house. Yeah. And you know, neighbors and this and that, and they're like, man, what'd you use on that? And I'll just give them the leftovers from the bottle that I made, you know, to actually season whatever I cook. You know, normally it's pork butts, you know, pork butts and ribs is normally what people want because it doesn't cost as much and it feeds a lot of people, you know. But so I'll just, you know, what I don't use from seasoning, I just let them have it, you know. They're like, man, that's awesome, what all you got in that? And I try to tell them and they try to recreate it and they're like, oh man, that was too peppery, are you sure that's what you I'm like? Nah man, you know. And so it's just, you know, I just rather just give me a few cases of, you know, some already made up with my own label and everything
That's like
else.
in my videos too. Like I say, I'm sponsored by Suckle Busters, and I had a talk with the owner there here recently. You know, I said, hey, I know I've stepped away. You know, all my videos here for a while have been. I see that
He
all.
calling you Heisenberg.
I see. You know, all my rubs or all my videos just been using my rubs only, right?
Yeah,
And I told Dan, I said, I apologize. You know, you sponsored my channel. You know, I need to throw some Suckle Busters rubs in there. Yeah, Suckle Busters does bottle my stuff. They, you know, take care of me that way. It's a Suckle Busters product in my bottle, right? But step back and use their products because they have some excellent stuff as well. You know, and I've led
yeah,
over, you know, and Dan is cool. Dan is so cool that he's actually told me, you know, I understand your channel, but your channel can get boring if you're using the same stuff all the time. He says, feel
yeah,
free. I do sponsor your channel, but feel free to use other products in your videos. You know, so with that said, you know, I've used Uncle Steve's. You know, I've used some of
yeah,
you know, Malcolm Reed's stuff in there.
yeah,
I've used a few different ones, you know, but it's like I say, and I always say, you know, I use what I like and I like what I use. You know, I ain't gonna bullshit
yeah,
around and throw a rub in there that I don't even like and somebody's paying me or somebody sent it to for free, you know, using it like that. So uh, that's just the way it is.
yeah, yeah. I love using other people's rubs. I've still got that whole box of Uncle Steve's full line. I haven't even used any of it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I opened
It's
up the
good stuff.
barbecue sauce and I opened up the barbecue sauce and tasted it uh, as soon as I got home. Um, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And but I haven't used any of it yet. I mean,
Yeah.
mainly because I had COVID the whole damn time I was home.
Right. Right.
Um,
See, my favorite of those rubs there's two. Well, mine is a smoke bomb. His
smoke bomb.
smoke bomb is amazing on pulled pork. You get that pulled pork, shred it, pull it, throw some of that smoke bomb over that. Oh man, that's some good shit. Really, really good
Yeah.
stuff. You know.
Yeah, they say that
But
gator shake's good too.
yeah, gator shake. That's a funny story there, right? With that stuff. And I had to openly, and I confessed to Steve about it uh, when he sent that to me. You know, I liked it. It was good. I had made some chicken and used that gator shake on that chicken.
Yeah.
Fed it to my wife and my girls, and they tore it up and loved it. Week or so later, I made chicken again. I used my Trinity and my stuff on it. At the time, I didn't have the beef hog or the Freebird. Took it in the house, and wife took a bite, and she says, "What's up? You had a gator shake?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, that's my rub. You know, you're supposed to like my rub, not that other rub, right?" So she likes that gator shake. So I was like, "All right, that's cool. That's cool. When we
Yeah.
get back to Texas, I'm dropping you off at Uncle Steve's house. You can hang out over there."
Yeah.
But
Oh man. I'm
it's
trying to
all
plug
good.
my shirt.
I see that, man. Good looking shirt. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got somebody making me up a bunch of shirts, man.
Yeah, I heard you last night talking on the live about that. Getting a whole bunch
Yeah.
made up. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not really going to be making much off of them at all, but what I do make is going to go directly back in the channel. I just ordered me a laptop from that company. Well, I can't do it now because there's a rental company I'm going to rent just to see how I like. I've never had a MacBook. I've always had like HPs, you know, and stuff like that, but I'm going to try out a MacBook for, I don't know, probably about 6 months.
What do you
And
film on? What do you record with? Yeah, same here. Right here.
my phone.
Same here.
And
That's what what made me feel so good about winning that first round, you know. Last Request Barbecue. That guy, he's got, film crews, right? He's got a legit two guys that film for him, different angles. He's got sound or mic booms Then he gets all that video and he sends it to an editor, pays money to get it all edited. And I took him out with my iPhone, right?
Yeah.
That alone made me walk a little taller, you know. That alone made me walk a little taller.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know much about his channel. As far as whoever his editor is, I mean, I picked up a few little tricks from what I think it was a female. He said some female's name. I think he does it off of Fiverr. Somebody he found off of Fiverr. And
I don't know, man, but he's spending a lot of money on it.
yeah, and I was like, well, I can do this stuff. I mean, this stuff's not too elaborate, but it does change the dynamic of, you know, your video. So I like them little quick zooms and stuff like that. I started doing that in my videos.
Yeah. Little things like that make a difference. You know, even with your iPhone, you can do it with your iPhone for damn sure. You know?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Well, anyhow.
Oops.
Cool. Now you good. But anyhow, man, good luck. I'm about to bounce off of here too. You gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Gotta get up early.
I hear you, man.
Messing around.
I'm at work right now.
Oh, you at the job site?
Yeah. I've been here since 5 o'clock.
What site you on?
I'm on an EOG. EOG.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, EOG.
Man, I don't.
And
I'm gonna say I don't miss that, but in a way I do. You know, I did that shit for 30 years. Outside sales, did some troubleshooting on frac pumps. That's what I did. I worked for National Oil Varco.
We have 26 of them, and they just started pumping right now.
Yeah. I don't miss it, man. I do, but I don't. You know.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time out in the Permian Basin, everywhere from Monahans to Midland to Lubbock, New Mexico. I mean, all up that way.
That's where I'm at. I'm in Loving. I'm in Loving right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our office is in Pecos, but we have jobs from Big Springs all the way to Waco, man. I mean, we do bridge work. We do this stuff out here. We've been doing a lot of bridge work in Waco. But I mean, we do stuff in what is that, El Paso? Well, we're all over really, and we're a small company.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot out there, man. There's a lot of work out there for damn sure. You know, hell, I was so involved in it that I've been retired out of there, left there in 2019, August of 2019, and in 2018 I was going to buy a house out in Midland, and I'm glad I didn't. You know, because there's not a lot out there. You know, but money, lots of money.
Yeah. You know? Craig said Rick running a one Mexican production.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. One MP, you know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Well,
all right, brother.
You know,
I'm gonna pop
go
off.
Get you some rest, and I appreciate you hopping on.
You be cool, be good, and again, good luck, man. It's not over till it's over, and you've got a few hours left. You never know what may come up between you and Trumpet. Y'all might pull it out.
Yes.
Hope you guys do.
Shit, still got a whole another day left.
It's still for fun, right? So hang out.
Yep.
Cool,
yes, sir. All right, man. Well, be safe.
Later.
Be good. Later. Man's a nut. Dog father Alton, you're gonna have to calm it down when Trumpet Master's on there. You might have me exploding. That's funny. That's name for a production company going to see if it's about Rick said he's a Mexican, not a Mexican. Houston area, hit your boy up so we can do some grilling, chilling. Man, I had a 5-bedroom, 2-story house in Channelview for about a year and a half. I was working there, right there in Pasadena. And matter of fact, I got a bunch of toll tickets I need to pay from going through that toll bridge. But hell yeah, that was like 3 years ago. It was just before I came out here to West Texas to work. Yeah, I wish I would have known you then, because I was doing a lot of cooking out that way. That's how he always is, man. So yeah, the last live I was on with him, I told him, I was like, shit, man. I was like, can I talk? Shit. He good people though, man. He's definitely like an Energizer Bunny for real. I think he's got ADD. What's up, my brother Russ? Brother Russ in here. Yeah, man, just hanging out. They just started drilling, so yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. An instrument tech for Dow in Freeport. I worked at Dow. Oh man, that sucked. How long ago was that? I know that's right. Yeah. I had a steak in the freezer that I had left over from, because I bought like 6 ribeyes when I had to film for that first round of the competition. And man, I had done cooked all of them, and I had one left, and I took it out the freezer today, and I was gonna bring it in. I was gonna fire up my little tailgate grill, but cook a little something for dinner, or lunch, whatever you want to call it. I messed around and left it. I actually have a little bit of an appetite today. It's my first day with a little bit of an appetite. Feel like I'm not going to have to force myself to eat anything. Mike Brown, what's happening, my brother? You got that pit fired up tonight? Shoot, yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see how long I've been on. Right at an hour. Let's see something. Uh-oh. Russ, what's happening?
Not much.
Man, just bored. Sitting out here in this desert. What you got going on tonight?
Oh man, I was sitting there watching Spider-Man 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked at my phone. I seen you was live. Thought I'd check you out there for a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live, but they just started fracking, man. So well, I say they just started. They ramped everything up, and now I don't see no. They ain't rolling no more coal, so I don't see nothing. It's not loud. I don't know what's going on. They might be fighting pressure or something.
Yeah.
I figured I'd go live until they got done with their first frac, but I'm just hanging out, man. I actually have a little bit of an appetite today, Ruff.
Do you? Good deal.
Yeah, and I'm drinking a Red Bull, and I can taste it somewhat. So,
all right.
Hopefully, I'll be able to taste whatever it is I decide to eat tonight.
Yeah, when I had that, it didn't last long as far as losing my taste and smell. That only lasted like a week, but it was 6 months later that I'm having issues. But anyway.
Yeah. How was that Spider-Man movie?
Oh, it's still on. I just got it paused. I watched Spider. It's on Netflix. I watched Spider-Man 2. You know, it popped up in my feed. So when I got through, all of a sudden 3 popped up. So I was like, heck, might as well just stay rolling with
it. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Yeah.
On Prime Video, there's a show called The Boys. And
I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched all they got anyway.
Yeah, man, look, when I was laid up in bed, I kept seeing my wife watching it and stuff, but I only seen like little pieces and this and that. But when I was laid up with that COVID, I watched all 3 seasons. Yeah. And I was like, why did I wait so long to watch this? This is awesome.
Yeah, that's like the crooked side of heroes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Yeah, they just released the newest series a month or so ago.
Yeah, I think that was the third
one.
Third season.
Yeah, I watched all that.
Yeah, I was like, man. Matter of fact, I had to I had to go soak in a bath a couple of times because my fever had gotten real high. And our master bathroom is like decked out. So I've got, because my wife, she's always, when she gets off of work, she goes to the gym and she comes home, gets a glass of wine, lays in the tub. I got, like I think it's a 46-inch TV on the wall right there and lighting and all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
So I go in there and soak in like a kind of a lukewarm water to get my temperature to go back down. And I sit there and watch The Boys, man. And I'd forget all about having a fever.
Yeah, I'll scroll through there and I'll find something, and I've seen, golly, all the Marvel series, every one of them, on Netflix. And I was like, crap. So I Googled to see when they was going to come out with some more, and they're not, I'm like, well, that's it for that. I'm not one for reruns either. Even though these Spider-Man's movies, they're old, but it's been years since I've seen them. So, but something to watch.
Yeah. It definitely is, man. I forget something else I've been watching. I forget what it is. I was watching. Where's my Netflix at?
I watched all the Stranger Things for now. I don't know if they're coming out with it anymore or not. It kind of leaves you hanging like they are, but
yeah, there's going to be another season. Matter of fact, what's his name comes back. I'm part of a Facebook group about Stranger Things, and there's a lot of things that make sense that they talk about, and I don't want to spoil it because I think that's what's going to happen. But I'm waiting on the new Game of Thrones and the new Lord of the Rings show to come. Yeah. That's what I'm waiting on. And I think
I
think that's this month.
Okay.
I know the Lord of the Rings one.
I'll find a series I've never seen. I get to thinking I've watched everything possible on Netflix, and then all of a sudden something else will pop up, you know.
Yeah.
I watched all that what's that one where it's more of a reality show? God, what's the name?
I don't
of
know.
that?
I watch a bunch of them, man. Being out
It's
here,
the one they go out in the wilderness, out, you know, and they're surviving or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's hadn't been on Netflix long, but I've watched most of that.
hey, there's a new thing on Netflix. It's in the top 10 right now. It's called Street Food USA.
Oh, I watched that last night.
Did you? It's pretty good.
Watched it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I watched the entire thing. I watched food related more than anything on Netflix.
Yeah.
I've done seen them all. Some of them I've seen them 2 or 3 times, you know.
Yeah. I know Resident Evil was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can find that. Well, I don't want to. If I open it up, then I'm gonna lose my spot on. So, not that it matters.
You don't know, man.
Yeah.
I heard that one.
Alone. That's the name of that series on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Alone.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Lincoln Lawyer was good. Trying to think of what else. See anything new though? Oh, there's Alone right there. Yeah, I hadn't watched that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's all right. I'm not big
kind of like Naked and Afraid without being naked.
I'm not big into them reality shows because they're really not alone. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, they are, but they ain't. You know, it's like, it's kind of like the barbecue pit master thing. To me, it's all rigged, you know. But who knows?
Yeah.
They got
that Lord of the Rings one, man. That one's gonna be good. I think it's called Rings of Fire, or I think it's Rings of Fire. It's supposed to be a prequel to what was the first series of Lord of the Rings? It wasn't called Lord of the Rings. It was The Hobbit. So I think it's supposed to be a prequel to that. Okay. It's supposed to be like when the rings are actually forged. So that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
that's gonna be good.
I've seen it, but those older ones, but it's been years ago. I don't remember much about it, to be honest with you. My wife gets into a lot of that kind of stuff, you know. She's also big into like vampire movies and stuff like that. I don't get into that too much.
Yeah, I watch all that stuff, man, and I like a lot of urban movies and shows and stuff too, like Snowfall and I have so many subscriptions. It's really ridiculous how many subscriptions I have. I mean, I got subscriptions to start because we don't have cable at the house anymore because don't nobody watch cable, you know. And so like, I mean, I've got Stars, I've got Hulu, I've got Netflix, I've got all these. I wish you could just bundle everything together. You know what I mean? And just have one little payment that, you know, everybody who has a device can use the show. Well, you know,
the one good thing about Prime, Amazon Prime, is that's once a year. You pay it one time a year and be done with it, you know. But we do have it's either, I think it's Dish Network, you know, one of them. My wife watches that. I don't ever watch it too much, but I watch internet. Any TV and stuff like that, I'll watch right here in this room. Me and her, our taste is different when it comes to TV.
Yeah, that's how me and my wife are. When she goes to watching them channels like Hallmark Channel and all that other stuff, I can't get into it. Oh yeah, The Gray Man was good. If you hadn't seen that movie, that's a new movie on Netflix. The Gray Man.
The Gray Man.
That's
check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, it's called The Gray Man. It's about they're like assassins.
Okay. I watched some of that Peaky Blinders you was telling me about.
Oh, Peaky. I love that. That's my shit.
Yeah, I've watched some of them.
But yeah, The Gray Man is a movie though, and you will probably like that way more than that Spider-Man 3 you're watching. I can guarantee.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I will. It's just something to do, man. That's the only reason I'm watching it. I could care less about it. I started.
Yeah, I actually like Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was a good movie. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I didn't have any issues.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah. I watched
bundle everything together. That is what people.
I think I watched all the old Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies last week. You know, I've done seen them, but I watched them again.
I hadn't watched the latest one. I hadn't watched it.
Yeah.
I hadn't watched it at all. But I don't know. Yeah, man, like I said, I'm just out here bored. I ain't got shit going on. I just ordered that laptop though, man.
That rental?
I just ordered that MacBook Pro. It's the MacBook Pro with the M2 chip.
That rental place you was telling me about? Okay. Who is that through?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, who is that through?
I'm trying to think. I don't want to lose you if I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called like Grover or.
Okay, that's fine. You can text it. You can text it to me later. I mean, I ain't got no need for it. I've got a big iMac here in front of me. You know, I was thinking about Derek. He might be interested.
They've got I mean, filming equipment and
all kind of stuff, huh?
All kinds of stuff, man. Let's see. All right, no, I don't want Academy. He's on everything. Marquez Brownlee is. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So it was on his latest video. I want to say.
Oh, he gives the link to it or something in the bottom.
Review more. Let's see. The M2 MacBook. He did tech. It was just a tech of the month. Is what he did, and I can't find it. I don't know where it's at.
Huh. Well, if you figure it out later, you can text it to me. No biggie.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why it's not there.
Yeah,
because he puts out videos he puts out a video every month about his favorite tech for the month.
Okay.
And for the month, let's see if it comes up. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's see. It's called, if it'll pop up, shit. Yeah, Grover. It's called Grover. Grover.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
That's what I thought it was. They got, man, yeah. I'm telling you, they got gaming systems, TV. If you want to try out a brand new Samsung TV that they just come out with or whatever, I mean, you can order one of those. It'll come to the house. You pay $60 a month or whatever. You can do it for a month. You can do it for 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months.
Okay. Huh.
And of course, I mean, the longer that you're renting, the cheaper the price, but
the more you're going to pay overall, probably.
It's actually a genius idea.
What do you ever own it?
So like, here's no, I think it's just strictly a rental thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they might have a thing where you can buy out. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like they've got the like, say right here, Canon EOS R6 plus RF 24 through 105 millimeter with I think it's a 0.4 f-stop lens kit, and it's a
0.4.
That's $149.90 per month for 12 months, though. That's a lot of camera, though.
Yeah. What kind of camera was it?
Oh, they got that Sam. It was the Canon EOS R6. No, it's a full frame camera, full frame mirrorless.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not cheap.
But they got like the Samsung, the 65 Samsung TV. They call the picture frame or whatever.
Yeah.
You can rent it for $89.90 a month. That's like one of their baddest TVs that they got. All right, I'm messing up the chat. Let's see what they saying in the chat. Did y'all catch the Elvis movie? I think I'm just gonna wait for it to come out on stream. No, I didn't know anything about the Elvis movie.
I seen a trailer to it here about a month ago.
Breaking Bad. That was my shit too. I love Breaking Bad. I kind of wish they'd do another spinoff. Because they did the Just Call Saul spinoff, but I wish they did another spinoff. They need to do another spinoff.
Yeah, it takes them a while nowadays.
I want to get a Winnebago
to get them out there. Well, look, man, I'm gonna get off of here. I just want to hop in for a minute. I'm gonna get back to my movie. You done froze up on me.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you stopping. I'm probably gonna get off of here in a minute myself, man.
All right, dude.
Figure out what I'm gonna eat. All right, brother.
Later.
Hit me up.
Later. All right, man.
Later. Let's see. All right, Mike. I'll holler at you, brother. Yeah, man. I'm gonna post a link one more time. If anybody wants to come in, you can. Let's see where we at. What's going on, man? Just hanging out, you know. At work, bored. Sons of Anarchy, best show ever. Trying to get into Mayans, just need time. Mayans is pretty good, man. I mean, it's not the OG Sons of Anarchy, but it'll definitely have you hooked like Sons of Anarchy did. There's just a lot more characters in Sons of Anarchy. There was a lot more going on, but Mayans is pretty dope, though. I ain't taking nothing away from the Mayans. I bet you are getting to bed early tonight. I'm surprised you're up right now, Lance. All right, brother. Well, y'all, I guess I'm going to end the stream myself. I appreciate y'all coming on. Appreciate y'all. I don't, some of y'all's cash tags are, I don't really know who all you are. I did get a couple of cash apps from you guys, and I appreciate it. For those that donated, that helps me out with my channel. I'm trying to save up for some camera gear. So I appreciate y'all, those who did donate. It is definitely going to good use back into the channel. So let's see what else I got here. Well, y'all, I'm gonna leave the stream up. I'm not gonna delete the stream. It will stay on my channel. So I appreciate everybody who came in. And hey, man, I didn't even know you was here. Yeah, I agree. Man, you catching me at the tail end of it, brother. I wish I would have seen you earlier. I got to talking to Russ and kind of got away from the chat. My bad, y'all. But y'all have a good night, man. Y'all don't forget to go over, if you haven't already. I think most of y'all that are on here have gone over and voted on the competition. And I appreciate all y'all who have supported me. And I know everybody appreciates all the support and all the love in the barbecue community. And hey, man, look, burn rubber, not your meat. Y'all get outside, cook something. Peace.